Hello, let's go for the grammar now. In this unit, we're going to talk about modals first, okay? So please, let's check the grammar and then we'll do a couple of exercises. Modals. We've got the modal verb and then the base form of the verb. So let's check the grammar first, okay? And then we'll do this part. Okay, these are the modal verbs we have and the options they give us for the use. So for example, let's take can. We use can for ability, request and possibility. And you have some examples here for each one of them. We use can't for strong disbelief, yes? Be able to means ser capaz, literalmente como en castellano, ser, be, able, capaz. We use it for ability or possibility, habilidad, posibilidad. Must, we use must for obligation or a strong belief. And we use mustn't for prohibition. A very good idea to learn this is to personalize each one of the examples. Make a meaningful example for yourself. We continue with the verbs. Have to, need to for necessity and obligation. Don't have to and needn't for lack of necessity. Should or ought to, we use them for advice. May and might, possibility. May, pola, request or permission. Could, past ability, possibility, and pola, request. So I suggest you read the examples carefully now, okay? And now we're going to go back to the unit and we'll check for an example, yes? Let's read the example first and then we can do the exercises. So I'm going to read the example, I'm going to read the advert and then you can answer the questions. Teen help. Join us and give us online advice to teens. I don't know what to do. You should. Okay. Do your friends always ask you for advice? Teen Help needs to find teenagers who can listen to problems and come up with solutions. You might be perfect for the job. You must be between 17 and 19 years old, but you needn't have any experience. So check for the modal verbs we have in this short story from the Teen Help website, yes? So what do you think? Which modals in bold are used for the following? Necessity, advice, lack of obligation, ability, possibility and obligation. Necessity, necesidad. What do we use? Which one do we use for necessity? Yes, which one do we use for advice? Consejo. How about lack of obligation? Which one expresses lack of obligation? Ausencia de obligatoriedad. Ability, habilidad. Possibility, obligation. Yes, so read the text again and try to match again, yes? Are able to, don't have to, ought to, have to, could or may, has to, yes. So that's it. That's the grammar for today. But now we're going to do an exercise, yes? One or two exercises, we'll see what matches best. So for example, let's take the first one. In this exercise, you have to match the sentences in A with the sentences in B. So let's read them first, right? And then you can do the matching. Number one, you ought to tell your boyfriend the truth. 2. My friend Sam could be perfect for you. 3. Good friends don't have to spend all their time together. 4. I wasn't able to go on the date yesterday. I can't decide what to write about myself on the dating site. 6. You must find more time to go out with friends. So number one, what would you match it with? However, they should see each other once in a while. B. You shouldn't lie to him. C. You can just sit at home all the time. D. You ought to meet him. E. I felt so ill I had to stay in bed. F. Can you help me? So, number 1. What do you think number 1 matches with? What do you think? Yes? Decide. So, 1 goes with B. How about 2? 2 goes with D. Sentence 3. Good friends don't have to spend all their time together. 3 goes with, however, they should see each other once in a while. 4. 4 is E. Yes, I felt so ill I had to stay in bed. 5. I can't decide what to write about myself on the dating site. Much easier, right? Because we just have C and F. So, it'll be F, right? Can you help me? 6. You must find more time to go out with friends. So, 6 is C, right? You can't just sit at home all the time. Okay, now let's do one more exercise and finish with modals. So, in this case, what you have to do is, we've got mini dialogues, yes, where 2 friends are texting about a date. You have to use the correct form of the modal verbs to complete their messages, yes? So, you have to use have to, ought to, should, can, not have to, mustn't, need to, or might. So, number 1. Liz, I'm meeting Max at the restaurant. What I wear? I think you wear your new red dress. It's gorgeous. So, what do you think you could write here? Yes. And what does Amy answer? Let's go for the second dialogue. Good idea. I'm glad I take the bus to the restaurant. My brother drive me. But that's nice of him. What time will you be home? Let's fill in the blanks now. Think for a moment. And start completing. Good idea. I'm glad I don't have to take the bus to the restaurant. My brother can drive me. That's nice of him. What time do you need to be home? The third dialogue. That's the problem. I'm afraid Max laugh at me because I get home later than 10 o'clock. But don't worry, it's a school night, so he come home early too. Have a great time. So what do you think you can write there? Which one can you use? Which modal verb can you use? That's the problem. I'm afraid Max might laugh at me because I mustn't get home later than 10 o'clock. Oh, don't worry, it's school night, so he has to come home early too. Have a great time. Yes, so now we're finished with modals. So thanks very much.